Hey guys, this is Joey Dill and welcome to Project Insights, a deep dive video into one of my Big Room tracks called Phoenix Rising.
Turn up the volume.
It's a track I'm still going to release. It's a full, complete, festival-ready Big Room EDM track, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, the plugins I used, the VSTs I used, the samples I used. You get all the stems, the complete project in FL Studio, so you can open it if you have Nexus, Spire, Serum, and some other plugins like a Kickstart. Yeah, I hope you learn a lot from this, and let's dive straight into it. As you heard the track, I'm gonna dive straight into the drop part. I will show you the drop, the build-up and the break, and maybe the overall track and how I did it. So let's first start with the drop. Well, let's first start with the kick. This is the kick I used, and that's also in the pack. So you also have the kick if you watch this video probably. It's called Kick Jungle. It's from Splice. In terms of EQing, I dipped a bit around the 3000 Hertz because I think that part was too prominent in the track. And I lifted up a little bit around 1300 Hertz. And that's basically it. The kick solo is like this. Then we go to the bass. It's also a loop bass. And I will say it again, if you listen to this video, you will have probably all the samples because they are in the pack. In terms of EQing, I did nothing because the sample already sounded good. The bass is in G, by the way, and the whole track is in G. So together they sound like this. Already nice rolling. Then we go to this part. As I use in a lot of my tracks, I think this one adds a lot to the background. It's like a raw synth loop. It fills in some of the frequencies. Let's see where. Yeah, in the mid and higher range. Yeah, I think it's a nice addition in your track. Together it sounds like this. The original sample was in A sharp, but if you want to pitch it, you go to the pitch wheel, and because my track is in G, it has to pitch down 3 semitones. One semitone is 100 cents, as you can see in the top here. So pitch it down minus 300, and then it goes from A sharp to G. If you want to know how many semitones you have to pitch, just open the piano roll over here. And yeah, you can see one semitone, and that's including the black ones, is minus 100 or plus 100. So that's really easy. And one full octave is 1200 cents, because one full octave has 12 semitones. So yeah, let's go to the part of the lead. I used a different kind of lead in this one. As you can see, it's a 3-layer for this part. It's a synth in Spire. This is the one. I wanted to try something different, so I made extremely short notes because otherwise it would only be like this. And I thought it would lessen the energy in the drop. So I made it really short notes, but also on the same kick. So it goes like that. Also this one, this is also a synth in Spire. And if you also have Spire and both Serum, if you open this project, if you bought it, I think you can open the leads as they are right here. So you will have the same leads. This one is called Shapers, I use it a lot, and this one is called Technicolor. It's more like the higher pitched lead sound. So that goes for this part. I will play it solo. Then we go to the next layers. As you know, I like to layer a lot because it makes the sound more rich sounding if you do it properly. These are more like as you can hear, this is a really nice one, especially for big room. It's also the same Technicolor, but 1 octave lower. So the other was in other was in G6. It's a higher pitch, and this one is 1 octave lower in G5. Then we go to this one. It's called 7 o'clock. Also, I will not show you all the layers because you will have it in the project if you open it and if you have Aspire. But this one sounds like this. So this is more like the lower tones. Together, they all sound together like this. Oh, I will also show you this one. This one is called Hard NL. It's more like an open saw. I think this is a really big one for big room and EDM tracks. Yeah, together with the other layer, it sounds like this. So I'm only gonna play this layer and this one. And together they sound like this. So it's already big sounding. Together with the kick and the bass, by the way, it sounds like this. Then I'll show you some other samples I did. This one. This is also like a synth shot. I think it's done a lot in techno and big room tracks the last years. It has more like a vocal tone to it, but I used it as a bit of an extra part in the drop, because otherwise it would only sound the same with the same synths, but I also wanted to do this sound. Together it sounds like this if I play it. Yeah, I added it in the same rhythm, in the quarter beat rhythm. Yeah, it sounds like this. In terms of EQing, I added a reverb on it. Reverbs are just easy to use. If you use a preset, you can do the default or the large hall or small studio or the venue, and it will make your sound more sounding bigger and wider in the background, especially because that's what a reverb is. In terms of EQing, I didn't do anything, I see. And in terms of stereo shaper, because the leads are sounding more in the monotone range,